Pisces, welcome to your hopes, fears, and reality spread. Just as a quick reminder, this spread is intended to get you out of your head and get your intuition and your intellect working together, get you a little bit more focused and grounded. You can click the description box below and it talks about the placements of the cards and it mentions the deck used if you are interested. Here we go, Pisces. Pisces, whoo, transformation much. So for your hopes, you have the Five of Cups in the inverse and the Ten of Swords in the inverse. So what this tells me is that not that you're hoping to let go of past transgressions, but that you're actively doing it. You're actually working the problem, the process. You recognize the strength that there is and the courage that is built up from transmuting the energy from pains that you've had in the past, from heartbreaks that you've had in the past. Is you're basically what you're doing right now is you're saying, well, it didn't kill me, so I must be getting stronger. So you're really hoping just to ride that wave and stay on that vibe a little bit longer in order to speed up the healing process. In your fears, you fear doing this alone. You fear having to be the person to make all the decisions. And you fear that you won't get the support that you need from the people around you. But the reality of the situation is you are managing these responsibilities and you are dropping these burdens and you are really letting go. The reality of the situation is you've been doing this yourself because you're the only person who can do it. You might be able to vent to other people and you might be able to lean on other people, but ultimately it is a lonely road to push through all of those things. The beautiful part about it is because you fear the loneliness is that you are telling people things that you normally wouldn't tell them. You're actually letting these things out. And that takes courage and that takes strength. You know, hiding your vulnerability from the world it's something that cowards do. You know, they don't want to show people that they're vulnerable because it will make them feel more vulnerable. But when you express your vulnerabilities and you express things that have hurt you, you express things that might embarrass other people, you know, the transgressions and stuff in your past, and you tell that to people and then they accept you for who you are, well, that builds strength. That's not it takes courage to say I did this thing or I let somebody do this thing to me or how could I not see this or how could I not understand this or I'm embarrassed about my actions. That takes courage. It takes a different kind of courage than we're used to seeing glorified on the movie screen. So I would say stick with it. You know, you're hoping to ride this wave of healing and you fear that you're in it alone. Well, yeah, you are the driving force behind it, but expressing it and letting people hear what you've been through and maybe learn a lesson of their own is a very wise thing to do. And it takes a lot of courage. So don't second guess yourself on that. Yeah, see, you're recognizing here that you're the one responsible for your own happiness. You're not looking for a knight in shining armor to come offer you their cup of love to make you happy. And you don't want to go back to these codependent, if I support this person and this person supports me, that's what happiness is. You want to be everything to yourself. Actually, one of my favorite Pisces in the whole wide world told me one day, she said, one day I woke up and I decided that everything I wanted internally that I was looking for externally, I just have to be that for myself. And I thought, wow, that's amazing. So she told me that way back at the beginning when the pandemic started, so maybe like February or March. And I feel like Pisces, that a lot of you guys have been learning that lesson for, I want to say, the past 2 to 3 years. And right now, it feels so strong and it feels so hard because it's really coming into fruition. And you're getting rid of those old habits where you used to just go back to people pleasing, or you used to go back to, finding your worth in supporting somebody else. You guys are taking all this healing energy that you put into other people, and for the first time in your life, you're gathering it up and you're pouring it into yourself and you're filling your own cup. And I can see how that would feel a little scary because it can feel a little selfish. But if there's a healthy selfishness, or rather, a healthy selfishness comes from a place of self preservation. You can't help everybody else if there's nothing in your cup at the end of the day because you gave it to everybody else. So you do need to have that self care and you do need to take care of you. So that's why this is a solo journey, because there's a huge portion of that energy that you used to pour into other people that you're now pouring into yourself. And it's a good thing, Pisces. It's a very good thing. Um, I hope you guys found a message that serves your highest good. And I really think that if this is what's going on with you, you will start to feel like you're serving your highest good by the end of the week. I hope you guys found a message that really works for you, and I'll see you next time.